Now, the new Police and Crime Commissioner for the West Midlands has been announced as Labour's David Jamieson. Well, the election was called after the sudden death of the previous Commissioner, Bob Jones, last month.
Turnout was very low, with just over 10% of people bothering to vote. There are also questions over the cost of the process, with estimates being put at around £3.7 million. Well, we're very pleased to say David Jamieson joins us now in the studio. David, congratulations.
Thank you.
But are you worth it? Are you worth the money that was spent on it?
Well, this job is to make sure that the huge budget that the police has of £543 million is spent properly, and that we do listen to what the people of the region say, how they want the money spent. So in that sense, yes, it is. And tens of thousands of people voted yesterday, and I'm delighted they did, and I'm going to do the job to the very best of my ability now.
David, let's just look at those stats though, because you got 102,561 votes, 205,000 people thereabouts cast a vote, but there are 1.9 million people in the patch that could have voted. Most of them didn't. It's cost £3.7 million. I think a lot of people watching this might say, well, that money in terms of doing the best for the West Midlands police area might be better spent on putting bobbies on the beat.
Well, that's a good question, and a question you need to put to the Home Secretary and the coalition government, because they set this system up. What we're doing, we're reacting to what happened. We had a by-election called because of the very sad death of Bob Jones. We stood in the election. We have won the election. Tens of thousands of people voted for me. So it's my job now really to go forward and do what the people want me to do, which is actually make sure that the police are responding to the needs of the public.
Are you worried about the awareness, though? Because, I mean, the low turnout indicates that people were unaware, one, of the election, and two, of what you actually do.
Well, that's right. I mean, the government, again, this is part of the botched legislation that they put through, didn't firstly make sure that people were fully aware of what the job was all about. And essentially, it's about converting ordinary people's views into what they get on the ground in terms of the police force. And I just hope now that I can do a job like Bob Jones did in actually helping people understand the role and perhaps getting people more involved in the role in the future.
OK, David, we have to leave it there, but thank you very much for coming in and
you.
talking to us.
Thank you.